You ever get that strange feeling that a place remembers more than it should? Like even after everyone's gone, it still knows you're there? There's a house like that on the edge of Hollow Creek. Old, leaning to one side, covered in vines. The locals say no one's lived there since the fire, 23 years ago. But every night, without fail, a single candle still burns inside. My name's Evelyn Moore. I don't really believe in ghosts, or at least, I didn't. I was doing a university project on abandoned houses and folklore. That's how I ended up there, standing at the rusty gate, camera in hand, watching a faint orange glow from a cracked window. It wasn't a trick of the light. There really was a candle, burning all by itself. The wind was cold, and yet, that faint flame didn't even move. Something about it pulled me in. I whispered, almost joking, "All right, Hollow Creek, show me your ghost." And I stepped inside. The smell hit me first, old dust, wet wood, and something sweet, like burnt sugar. Every step echoed too loud. The place felt awake. And then, there it was, right in the center of the living room. A small white candle, sitting in a puddle of melted wax on a wooden table. Its flame was calm, steady, golden, like it had been waiting for me. I kneeled down and whispered, "How are you still burning?" The moment I said that, the flame flickered, just once. I froze. There was no draft, no window open, but the air suddenly felt heavier, colder. From somewhere in the house, I heard the faintest sound, like someone breathing. "Hello?" I called out. No answer, just that flame, dancing like it was laughing at me. I decided to look around, filming everything for my project. The walls were peeling. Furniture turned to skeletons. In the corner, an old piano sat silent, its keys cracked with age. On top of it, a photo frame covered in grime. I wiped it clean and froze. A family, a father, mother, and two little girls, all holding candles. Smiling. Underneath, written in a child's handwriting, "Until the last candle burns, we remain." I stared at it for a long moment. And then, in the reflection of the photo glass, I saw movement. Someone walked past the doorway behind me. I spun around. No one was there. The rain started around midnight. It drummed against the windows like fingers tapping. My phone battery drained faster than usual. It died at exactly 1:13 a.m. The power bank, too. The only light left was that same candle. Its glow stretched across the walls, soft but unsettling. That's when I heard it again, 3 knocks. Slow, even, coming from beneath the floor. My heart nearly stopped. "Is someone there?" I whispered. No reply. Then, one more knock. Closer. The candle flickered violently, and for a second, I saw it. A shape in the corner of my eye. A tall, thin shadow standing beside mine. I turned toward it, and it vanished. But its shadow stayed. There was only one light source in the room, but 2 shadows now danced against the wall. I found a small chest under the piano, locked with rust. Inside was a diary, old, half-burnt, its pages stuck together. It belonged to Clara, the younger daughter from the photo. Her last entry read, "Father says the light keeps them away. Mother's afraid the wax will run out. I can hear them whispering under the floor. If the candle dies, they'll take us." I looked back at the table. The flame was smaller now, trembling, and suddenly, I heard crying, a soft, broken sob echoing from the hallway. I turned my camera toward it. Nothing. But when I looked back at the candle, it wasn't alone anymore. There were 4 faint shapes standing just beyond its light. I could see them now, the family from the photo. Their faces pale, hollow-eyed, trapped behind the glow. The father's lips moved first. "Don't let it go out." His voice was dry, cracking like burning wood. The mother reached forward, her hand stopping just before the flame. "It keeps us here. Safe. If it dies, so do we." Evelyn whispered, trembling. You're dead." The mother's head tilted. "Yes, but so will you be, if the light fades." The 2 children smiled, small and haunting. Their eyes were empty, but they watched her like they knew her already. "Stay with us," one of them whispered. "It's warmer in the light." A sudden gust of wind blew through the cracks. Where it came from, I'll never know. The flame flickered dangerously low. The family began to scream. Not out loud, in my head. A wave of voices, begging, pleading. "Don't let it die. They'll come." I grabbed the candle instinctively, shielding it with my hands. The wax burned my skin. Tears blurred my eyes. "What's happening?" I shouted. The father's voice came again, booming like thunder. Once it goes out, another must take its place. You lit it. You keep it burning. And then the flame died. Darkness swallowed everything. The silence was unbearable. Then, a spark. The candle relit itself. But the flame wasn't gold anymore. It was black. It burned cold, shadows twisting around it like smoke in reverse. I backed away, shaking, but my shadow didn't move. It stood where it was, still facing the candle. Then slowly, it smiled. "Thank you," a voice whispered from the dark. We needed someone new. The next morning, the locals saw smoke rising from the old house again. When they went inside, they found a single candle burning on a table. Fresh wax, fresh flame, and next to it, a camera, half melted. On its screen, one last recorded frame. A photo of a family of 5. The father, the mother, 2 daughters, and Evelyn, all smiling, all holding candles. They say the flame's still burning in that house. Never brighter, never dimmer. No matter how many times people try to put it out, it always relights itself. Some think it's cursed. Some say it's a warning. But maybe, it's a reminder that not everything that burns is meant to die. So if you ever pass by Hollow Creek and see a candle glowing through the window of that old house, keep walking, because the last candle still burns, and it's waiting for you to see it.